Welcome to my flat in Melbourne. I'm Van Badham. I'm the author of The Bull, the Moon, The Coronet of Stars. This is my flat. It's in Bourke Street in Melbourne, Melbourne's main shopping thoroughfare. I have the most extraordinary view in the world. If you look out the window, maybe you'll be lucky to see it later, you can see the Bourke Street Mall and the Parliament Building, and behind that St Patrick's Cathedral. So as you can imagine, it's a pretty inspiring place to live and work. I like to procrastinate wildly. I might visit the fridge about 15 or 16 times, wrap myself in a blanket, try on 6 different kinds of tracksuit pants, put my boots on, take them off, phone my mother, burst into tears, crawl into a corner and just get really stressed, and then usually I start working. I did my very first professional play at Griffin in 2001, and it was when I was a very young playwright, and it's a play that belongs to my past. But I discovered a great love of that space and the intimacy in it, and that's what's remarkable about Griffin. The play that I've written, The Bull, the Moon and the Coronet of Stars, is a love story, and it's a love story that's also a journey, and it's storytelling that takes you to all kinds of exotic and mysterious places. And the wonderful thing about Griffin is because you're so close to the actors, you're actually closer to the story. So when the actors talk about, you know, the places their characters are visiting and where they're going, you're actually in it. You know, it becomes a physical reality for you. A friend of mine set me a challenge of writing a play based around a scrap of pottery that was in the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford. It was a scrap of pottery that depicted the fight between Theseus and the Minotaur in the Labyrinth in Crete. And I started thinking about Theseus, and then thinking about Ariadne, who was the princess of Crete, who betrayed her father and her brothers and her family to help Theseus slay this beast and then helped him escape. And at the time that I was writing it, you know, I was at a period in my life where my relationship had just ended, and thinking a lot about, you know, how we use mythology to give us some kind of sense of purpose in the world, as if other people have already been through all of these trials and challenges. What I'm really proud of about the play is that it's not like anything I've ever written before. I'm known for doing these big political dramas with huge casts. And The Bull, the Moon and the Coronet of Stars is just 2 actors in a room telling a very romantic story. The stables is the perfect space for The Bull, the Moon and the Coronet of Stars, because it's about the intimate revolutions in everyday life, and it's about those small moments, those small gestures, those quiet conversations, those whispers, and that moment of contact between 2 people that nobody else sees.